Coming over to my place today, I've got some of South Africa's favorite morning presenters, a beloved DJ, and a personal friend of mine who happens to be one of South Africa's top food and travel personalities. On today's late lunch menu, we've got Ostrich Cheeseburgers. At the same time, we're going to be serving a salmon tartare, sweet sour chili jam, and a braised beef brisket with herbed pearl barley. What I'm going to do first up, before I go out, get a few more ingredients, is cook this beautiful brisket. Brisket for me means sort of breast. It's that sort of real sort of massive front piece of the beast. A lot of connective tissue breaking down that we need to do. Also, amazing amounts of good quality fat in there as well. You can cook this for about 9, 10, 12, 16 hours. But we're gonna cook it for about 4 or 5. Quite low and slow, about 140, 150. Doesn't really matter. Grab some cayenne, some cumin, some dried rosemary, and of course, the old faithful, tiny bit of salt. Actually quite a lot of salt. Acts as a corrosive, the salt. So it really sort of breaks it all down. We're going to bring in something quite unique as well. It's originated, I would have thought, from the cowboys. The cowboys loved coffee, so what you do, add coffee to in there. It's actually quite spicy. It lends itself to a lot of flavors. And of course, something sweet. You get your brown sugar in there. So, you want to really get in there. A good spice rub. You could leave this on there for a couple of days if you wanted to. You could cling film this, put it in your fridge. It's a very, very versatile piece of meat. A bit of oil on there just to adhere the spices more than aid them. We're going to oil them up. That goes in. This comes out. That's got another good couple of hours left. There's a long time till kickoff. I'm gonna grab one more coffee, have a little chill, and get the rest of myself done for today. Today I'm going to an organic farm in Philippi. Philippi is the last place you'd expect to find the richest soil, but it produces some of the most amazing vegetables in Cape Town.
On this blustery day.
Exactly.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Would you like to look at some
Love
vegetables?
to. And possibly pick a few things. That's cool with you? You know, walking through a garden is always an amazing experience because you get the smells, you get the flavors, you get the textures. And as a cook, walking through a field or you're touching an ingredient, as soon as you touch a tomato or touch a courgette, a dish will literally just jump into your mind and you've got to have it. This is going to suit me perfectly. I'm going to take this whole bowl off your hands. Don't worry, I'll bring it back to you.
Enjoy.
Cheers. Before I get on with my prep for lunch, I'm going to show you how to use up some leftover pasta and some random chicken thighs. Before the lads get here, I definitely need something to get myself going as well. One of my favorite cuts of meat, the chicken thigh. It's a million times better than the breast. Loads more flavor. When you buy them boneless, skinless, it's so much easier. I like a little, almost like a blast marinade, we call it. Really just, you know, inject as much flavor into it as possible. Salt, lemon, olive oil, chicken. Very, very good friends. Just pop them around like that. Maybe a bit of black pepper. When you're cooking on a griddle pan, never oil the actual griddle itself. Always oil and season the meat you're going to cook on it. As soon as you start pouring oil straight onto here, it just releases itself too far into these corners, and you end up with all these like really nitty-gritty pieces in the corner that you don't want. Very much no mess, no fuss. We're looking on about probably 3 minutes each side. Bit of garlic. Just pop them like that. Let's pop that. Feeling really adventurous. You can grab 2 knives. I like to add a generous dollop of mayonnaise. Make ourselves something right on the board. I hate cleaning things up. Just pop that in there. A little tomato in there as well. And here's the beauty of it. Yes, this. Just a couple of herbs. Straight in. Everything contained in one board. All your flavorings, all your seasonings. And these are cooked. This is where a little bit of culinary magic happens. Grab your hot slate. And now you can assemble this really just on your board. Grab these. Wow. That is extremely tasty. Just grab your pasta and chuck it on. Wonderful little chicken salad, made in a matter of minutes. Pasta and parmesan, of course, always good mates. When I was a pastry chef for Gordon, I used to drive home on the King's Road, stop at a petrol station, buy the saltiest thing I could find because I'd been eating sweets all day. This is not a salty, but it definitely reminds me of those really, really tough times. One of my favorite grains, pearl barley. It's so simple to cook, but if you beef it up slightly, by adding your brisket cooking liquor. Got loads more stock in here for the beef, it's fine. As that beef cooks, it releases all its juices as well. So we're containing all that flavor. It's only going to take about 25 minutes to cook. All the lads love burgers. You know, we eat burgers all the time. It's quite nice to mix it up a bit. Gonna use some really nice ostrich, lean, mean bird, they call it. As you can see, not a lot of fat at all. The problem with that is we don't get that juicy, juicy burger that we're looking for. What we want to do is get some more fat into that. Little trick, freeze some butter, is run the butter through the mincer with the ostrich at the same time. It's quite gnarly. Comes straight out. Really old school. Love this type of cooking. It's not as convenient as buying your own mince, but it's a lot more pleasurable. And now what we can do is really start flavoring these burgers. You know, you can hit them with cumin, coriander, ginger, garlic, chili. You know, the world is your oyster, or burger, if you want to call it. We're gonna make a sort of slurry, the Americans call it. Straight to the machine, some salt, a bit shower in the oil, straight in. Grab a red onion, and I need to chop it up, obviously. Spring onions straight into your blender. Go and mustard into our mix over here. One of the fun things about burgers as well is that you can just use what you have in your fridge. A couple of peppers from the other day, even some of their oil. You know, bish bash bosh. Tiny bit of vinegar in there. So when it gets interesting. The beauty of adding something like a breadcrumb is any moisture in the meat, as soon as you start cooking, it's gonna try and force its way out. What they do is they almost form like this little barrier and they go, you're not going anywhere, juices, you're staying inside. I'm gonna add some more moisture from here. Any scraps you might have lying around. Put a red onion you don't feel like using. Chuck it into your barley. I'm gonna add a bit of moisture. So, burger mix is pretty much there. We're gonna have to chill this in the fridge for at least maybe an hour. Cover your mixture, press your cling film down onto it, saves it from forming any sort of crust, anything that's gonna remotely try and dry it out a bit. Keeps everything nice and juicy. One more pan on. Nice amount of olive oil. Grab our other half of the red onion. Got some beautiful fresh salmon in the fridge. Gonna make a super fresh salmon tartare. The nice thing about eating a tartare or eating anything of that sort of sort is when you have something raw and then you bite into something sweet, something crunchy. Yeah, it takes you on a little journey, a little sort of taste bud journey. It's quite nice. We're gonna serve that on a Himalayan salt slab. Yeah, it's just self-seasoning almost. Season it all on its own little board. Just gonna leave the pips in. Pop that in. Whenever cooking with tomatoes, salt, sugar, vinegar, every single time. Salt. Tiny bit of honey in here as well. Balance is basically the biggest thing you need with tomatoes. It's gonna caramelize, it's gonna get all gooey, quite nice and yummy. A couple of tomatoes in there. Vinegar we want going straight in. It's all gonna come down into a really nice jammy consistency. Beautiful fresh salmon, salt slate. The lads are gonna be around, they're gonna get involved in all that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're almost there. A lot of these recipes are very much crowd pleasers. There's no one who doesn't like a good burger. There's no one who doesn't like a nice beefy plate of brisket. And just freshening it up with a little bit of salmon tartare. Serving it in interesting ways, I think is probably the most important thing. How many times you go around someone's house and it's just a plate of food. Here we're going to do something fun, we're going to do something interesting. Maybe something that they can take away and try for themselves as well. Hello, my darling, how are you?
I'm well, thanks.
Just in time to start helping. Ishay is a vault of food and travel knowledge. She always has a story about where she's been and what she's eaten.
I would love a glass of wine. Thank you.
Have you seen these yet?
The salt brick.
Indeed, it's a Himalayan salt slab.
And what does one do in this?
We're going to do the salmon tartare on it because it's going to slightly cook it.
All right. That looks very handsome.
Sort of thing.
Well, that looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get out of your way.
You can't beat a bacon cheeseburger, can you?
Few things can beat that. So you're giving me a clue about the menu.
Yeah, we'll run it through as we go along. Hello, my darling. Leanne is an extremely beautiful and multi-talented woman. She presents an early morning TV show and then hits up radio in the afternoon.
Good to see you. What have you got going here?
Shauno is an amazing guy. He always has something fun and interesting to talk about, and that's why we all listen to his drive time show on Good Earth FM.
Hey Neill,
Hello, sir.
how are you doing?
Scott Lawry makes some of the most beautiful handcrafted knives that I've ever seen and had the pleasure to work with. There you go, exactly.
I must say, your Instagram page is positively mouth-watering.
Let's follow his. He's the man who makes these things.
Really?
Wow. Yeah.
Look, I'm not dangerous. No, they're terrible. No, they're terrible.
I enjoy the concept of people watching me cook. I always like to think that they will take something away from watching me do something. I roll them around first and then sort of smash them.
With your hand?
Yeah, with my hand. I really love cooking whilst people are interacting. To me, socializing cooking is the same thing. I cook, I live, I love, I eat. That's it. I saw a TV program the other day, and there's actually a place in America that does a thing called a butter burger, where they take the bun as well, and they put about that much butter on.
What?
And the butter actually acts like a condiment.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It's like you're not allowed to ask for ketchup or anything in this restaurant. A little bit of breadcrumb in the mixture as well, so that butter's not going to come out.
Yeah.
So the breadcrumb sort of keeps it in a bit.
Neill, it's not nerve-wracking with us watching you cook, is it?
Definitely not. I've cooked for you quite a few times though, Leanne, so come on.
This is true, and you've taught me how to chop onions correctly as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And was it peel boiled eggs?
It was
Something
whiskey
like that.
egg whites and holding it.
Whiskey
Oh yes, it was. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
The Olympic.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing about cooking, guys.
Oh goodness, seasoning?
Cleaning up afterwards.
Ingredients constantly.
Apart from the ingredients and all that jazz,
Is it cleaning, Neil?
it's keeping your space clean.
Tight.
Okay.
I love watching you build everything. It kind of gives me a greater respect for what you do. You know, it's like watching an artist complete a sculpture or something like that. It's quite beautiful.
Good architect.
I love it.
Neil will only have my full admiration when he hands one of these burgers over, but that's really nice of you to say.
Yes.
Up until then. Super healthy again.
Yes.
Okay, so Neil, that's going in the oven.
Yeah, I just need to melt that cheese a little bit.
Okay.
Katlego is an incredibly well-spoken guy, and everyone who sees him on TV absolutely loves him.
Neill's busy assembling his burgers.
Oh, okay, and I am hungry, so.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I was just telling them about our little swearing. I picked these tomatoes myself this morning. The lettuce as well.
Oh, hitman.
Like good.
Oh, are we doing burger cheers? That's a burst. Cheers.
My grandma always said, you know, when food's good, when it's quiet around the table.
Yeah.
All you hear is
Good job.
Well done, Neil.
Good job.
These are the tomatoes that I picked. Just refresh that chili jam slightly, tomato, chili. And of course, as soon as those herbs hit the pan, turn the pan off. Beautiful salmon.
Put it back on our plate.
Yeah. And that's quite a coarse cut, right?
Yeah, we're not going to get too fussy on it. We're going to bind it with some creme fraiche as well.
Okay.
So with a little bit of dairy in there. So, I mean, it's going to have some texture. Something else I like to do is sort of like build a little vinaigrette on a cutting board. So you do that. I think it looks really cool, don't you? So the tip is to roll your chili between your hands, loosens all the seeds, and then you can just chuck all the seeds away.
Sounds
Up there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're getting ready.
Fresh in there as well.
Okay.
So that'll find us in your shallot. In.
Neil, how did you come up with this recipe, though?
You know, to me it's all produce driven. The thing is, if you see something, you know, your brain just sort of ticks. You go to the fishmonger, you see a piece of salmon, it's like boom, you walk into the market, you see a shallot. You know, you can just picture in your mind things coming together. Here we have these bad boys. I think just from a pure spectacle, the salmon tartare is a massive hit. Not many people get to eat things off a salt slab.
So how do you clean them afterwards, though?
Just literally a sponge and some hot water.
Oh.
They of course don't last forever. Little sort of nodules. Just like this chutney.
We are mesmerized.
I completely just...
It's like pretty pink on pretty in pink.
Yeah.
One over there. You got it? Get it off, guys. You can cook on them, I think. You can heat them up. Yeah.
So Neil, what's your favorite thing to make?
Anything that makes people happy.
Okay, but like, let's say you wake up in the morning. What's your standard breakfast?
I'm a big fan of leftovers. Taking something that is left over and then making something different out of it. Yeah.
Oh man! Oh wow! I see one day.
The briskets.
Oh, yes.
So just the barley, cooked in the brisket liquid as well.
What do you have there?
Just some feta cheese. We're going to fold through the barley.
You guys.
That falling apart. Just going to run it back through a pan. Just get a nice little crisp on it. At the end of it, you don't feel like eating.
But I haven't seen you do much of that.
Yeah. I'm going to pour some jus into the pan like that.
That portion's mine.
It's so lovely.
I always love eating my own food. You also gotta understand that I'd be cooking it all day. So I'd much rather watch people enjoy my food than eat it myself. Everyone's favourites. I think everyone's got a dessert. Everyone's got like a dessert stomach. There's like a normal, and then there's like it's like a little dessert stomach.
Skins and all.
Skins and all. Salt caramel.
Oh, beautiful man.
Passion fruit chocolate.
I'm gonna mix it up there.
Yeah. We're gonna rock and roll.
Yeah. No one wants an empty cone.
It's the biggest sham ever.
It's the biggest disappointment.
Sitting on the top.
Okay, we're gonna have to quickly eat.
Oh wow.
How awesome would that be?
Oh, there we go. Let it drip. Yes. Oh. Ooh. I had to catch that one.